Hi guys, I'm ICELANDIC here. We're doing another commentary, and I just want, first thing before we start is, did you see that intro at the start? Yeah, I made that, and that's the first time I'd ever used an After Effects / motion style program. So I want you to tell me your thoughts on that intro, because I'm quite proud of it, but there's a lot more I can do, and hopefully I'll be using that to edit all my new videos and stuff like that now. So I hope you liked it. But we're playing a game of ground war at the moment. It is ground war, but it's domination, and we're on Underpass, which has to be one of the worst maps on the game, because when air support comes in, as you'll see later, it's actually fucking useless. You can't. There's just a big bridge in the way, and basically nothing can get through it. But except for this product in this, I think I'll get 2 here. Yeah, there you go, 2 for the Harrier. Anyway, you'll see me camp a lot in this game, because after hearing that there's a 10th prestige emblem, which is gold and shiny, it spins around, and that's the only reason I want it. But I found out that you had to get something like 10 billion kills of an AC130, so I thought, oh, let's put the AC130 on and see if I can get many kills of it to get this emblem. And in this game I actually got 3 AC130s, so I didn't have a bad game. I think in the end I got like 57-5, which in some people's books is okay, but in some people's books that's fucking awful. But anyway, that's not the point. But I'd like to come away from gameplay, because watching someone on AC130 shooting the shit, well, I say shooting the shit out of people, I don't think that's actually happened to me, because I'm awful in it. But anyway, yes, I wanted to come away from topic from the game, and I wanted to talk about Christmas. And I wish you all Merry Christmas if I haven't done so already before, or what have you. But I hope you had a good one, and I hope Santa brought all the lovely presents that you asked for. And just in the comments now, I'm going to mention this in the middle, just tell me what your favourite present was for Christmas. Because my favourite present was something I got from my dad, and it was basically Final Cut Studio 7. And this is basically the full everything you get with a studio. I got, for example, I got something called Colour, which edits colours and basically like Adobe Photoshop. I got Motion 4, which is like After Effects, which I use to edit what you saw at the start. I got Final Cut Studio 7, which is your editing program, which many of you watching will be very familiar with. And I got some sound editing software, which I haven't got around to using yet, but I'm sure I'll find some use for it at some point. And there's some sort of compressor program, and I think that's about it. Oh, and also, yes, it's this DVD maker, so you know when you get the titles in the DVD menus? Yeah, I can create them. Yeah, I can. So never one day I might put these videos on the DVDs for myself, because no one else would be interested, I wouldn't have thought. But anyway, yeah, and also the day after Christmas was my birthday. And I just turned 19, so I'm now 19 years old in a couple of days, which is quite a strange age. I don't feel 19, but it just shows how fast a year has gone. Just over a year ago I passed my driving test, and I feel I've only been driving for about, what, 5 minutes? Seriously. But yeah, so time's moving pretty quick when you get older, so watch out for that one if you're going through adolescence. Time does move a little quicker, and also Christmas is a bit strange. When you're between 14 and 16, and you know, Christmas feels really exciting. Well, below 16, from like 0, if there's any 0-year-old people watching this, I doubt. But between them ages, you know, Christmas is a very exciting time. But when you get older, it's more about giving than receiving. Oh, yeah, don't take that as innuendo, because it was unintentional there. Anyway, yeah, so the more present giving is what it's like about this sort of time of year, and this at my age anyway. But I'm sure it'll get worse when I get older and I actually have to earn some money and give people presents, which means I have to be thoughtful, which is not very fun at all. Anyway, yeah, so I turned 19, so it's been a very busy festival season for me, as it always is. And as you see now, I'm back in my AC130. I don't know if this is probably the second one. Oh, I've got multi-kill there. It's probably the best thing I've ever done in a AC130. What else to speak about? Well, let's go back to Modern Warfare 2. The game's been out for over a month or so now. Maybe just beer and all. 2 months now and a bit. 2 months and a half? 1 month and a half. I don't know. I can't count. I can barely count to 3. Anyway, yeah. And my thoughts of the game are: it is very good. But already you can see Infinity Ward, when they released it, they tried to correct problems and issues that were brought up in the game. So already when you signed in the first time you got it, you probably had an update. This just shows that they are always active and always trying to correct the gameplay and everything like that, and just shows that there is someone there to listen to your criticisms and your issues with the game, and they're actually going to try and correct them for you. Which I didn't think they did in COD 4 too much, but maybe that game was so perfect, I don't know, but that it didn't need to be corrected. But as you can see, I'm using the models in this game, and at this point in time, they were completely overpowered, and to be honest, that's why I like them. But they've changed it now so that the range is completely gone now, and the accuracy of them are very inaccurate, so they're actually more better off to be using the one model AT87. So they're constantly changing the game, which makes it very interesting for us players. So it is very good play, and it's funny enough because my cousin, who lives in Australia, he probably watches at some point. That's a shout out to Andrew, by the way. And is probably sorry, let's take that back. My cousin Andrew put in his bio once about how crap this game was and that Treyarch should be making a new one, and he can't wait for COD 7. But just shows you how much they're changing Modern Warfare 2 at the moment. It's changed his bio, and now I think he likes the game a lot more than it was about a month ago. So it's just nice to see that Infinity Ward will take people's issues, and they will try and correct them and address them for the consumer who we are. So I thank Infinity Ward for that, and it is a very enjoyable game. At this very moment in time, I am on Xbox Live. I'm on the dashboard, and I've got my headset on, and I've turned my mic right down to mute. But I'm actually talking, well I say talking, to my friends Mighty Mac and 261, aka Jamie, and Pal Els, who you know as IILs 2008 probably, are listening to me at the moment. So they're probably having a right old laugh listening to me now whilst I'm talking to you guys. So that no doubt that they'll be cracking up, making really crappy jokes about me, which I'm going to hear all through the next hour or so. And I'm going to get it in the ear hole. So actually in advance, I'm going to tell them to shut the fuck up and fuck off. Right, I'm sorry for the swearing. I never usually swear in these times in these commentaries, but yeah, I feel I need to then. Anyway, in the last video, not the last video, what video was it? It would have been one of my commentaries a while back. I put a comment on saying, saying in the comments saying what you want me to talk about next time, but I've sort of forgotten about it. So if you want to do the same thing again, maybe, then I'll read through them, and me and my mate Elliot Powers, who's actually listening right now, we'll probably do a commentary, or maybe even Mighty Mac, because he's coming around tomorrow, so maybe we'll do something at some point. So give us a topic to talk about, and I bet we could probably talk about it for 10 minutes, no doubt, and there'd be no problem, I would have thought. So, because I do enjoy doing these commentaries and talking to you guys, it does keep me busy, especially when there's nothing to do, especially at Christmas time, when your family the only people you can speak to, and who want to speak to their aunt and uncle anyway, for 3 hours on end. I think I speak for a lot of people that it can be very tedious and very boring. So, well, this game here, we actually win this game of domination, but the problem I've got this game, actually, one issue I don't like, and it's all lived through the Call of Duty archives, is that when it's domination, people just go for kills, and I'm being very hypocritical here, because actually it's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get kills and basically just see how many I can get and try to get a good KD. But it's quite lucky that the rest of my team are actually capping flags and actually winning the game for us. But the majority of people do run around and just get kills and worry about their kill streaks too much. And the only reason I'm using getting kill streaks is just so I can get the AC130 kills, because I do prefer the chopper gunner, even though they are easy to shoot down. But there is a lot of air support. I get caught in situations quite a lot of the time when you have stuff like a chopper gunner, or a AC130 Harrier and a Predator missile all at the same time, and I just feel it can be a little unfair on the other team. But on the other hand, they are a lot easier to shoot down the air support, so maybe that does balance it out. So I don't know, tell me your thoughts on that one. That'd be very interesting to read about the air support, because it is very overpowered. You can see here, I'm awful with an AC130, but I'm still picking up cheap kills like this all the time. So as you can see, the game's coming to an end, and we won the game of domination, which is very good, but also I went 57-5, which I was very pleased with. So I wish all my subscribers a happy new year, and I hope you all get drunk, and I hope you all have a good one. So I'll see you guys later. I'm out.